The Gospel at Mass today, from Luke 16, verses 19 to 31, is especially powerful, and it's one of my favorites. Jesus tells a parable about a rich man and a poor man. Do you remember it? Hello, I'm Father James Skibicki, and one of the reasons why I like this parable is because I think it teaches us something about a subject that many people like to avoid, the subject of hell. In the Gospel, the rich man ends up separated from Abraham and from the poor man Lazarus. Did God condemn him to such separation? No. God can only, as Pope John Paul taught in one of his audiences in 1999, God can only will or want the good of his creatures. But he cannot force that good upon us. It's up to us to choose to love or not to love. The rich man in the Gospel parable chose not to love. He treated Lazarus like dirt throughout his earthly life, and we see him continuing to do the same in the afterlife. And there's no room for that kind of behavior or attitude in heaven. What makes me think that the rich man continued to treat Lazarus as an inferior after he died? Well, just look at what he says in the Gospel. He tells Abraham to send Lazarus on errands, to cool him off and to warn his brothers. It's as though the rich man never learned the lesson that we're all here on earth to learn. Love. He treated Lazarus with disrespect on earth and continued to do so in the next life. And there's only one place for that kind of attitude and behavior. Sin and the ultimate consequences of sin, hell, are our own choice. Or, as the Catechism of the Church puts it, the state of definitive self-exclusion from communion with God and the blessed is called hell. Notice, that's self-exclusion, not God's exclusion.